YouTube, and welcome to Game Talk with the first majestic Adam Griggs.
Hello.
Right, we're going to basically do a little sort of talk about the future games coming out and some games we've enjoyed playing this year. What we got first on the list?
First on the list, well, this is going by a website. I'm not going to tell you who it is because I don't know how good their source is. But this is just a rough idea of what to expect in the end of this year. So obviously, we've only got December left, really. There's only one game on the list on November, which apparently I reckon is Turbo Mania or Trackmania Turbo.
So I've not seen any of the adverts.
Which I did. Which is basically
best
way to think of it is to think of Mario Kart, but just go extreme with basically the tracks were just literally over the top. So it did look pretty cool, but obviously it's not something we want to talk about. So we want to go mainly into main stuff that's on.
I know. I mean, some track ones are quite cool.
Some are cool. This one was. I don't really know because they haven't really given much over. It's sort of an indie game. You sort of people doing it, so I wasn't really sure what it was. But according to this, the first game on the list, December 1st, is one to look forward to. This is out for all consoles except for PS3 and PS4. All these games, none of these games we're going to mention, as far as I know, are for the old gen. They're all for new gen and PC. So the first one we got on the list is Just Cause 3.
Now, the trailer I saw looked absolutely superb. And the amount of carnage
I've seen more. I know people have been playing the beta. I think people have been playing the beta. I don't know when it was released, but I've seen some footage. And it just looks as good as the trailer. It just looks incredible.
I noticed a lot of people are actually replaying Just Cause 2 just to get back into the zone of it.
I played Just Cause 2 a few months ago. It was, as you know.
Yes.
Which was cool, just to get back into track of things, how insane it was. And it was a nice little step down memory lane, because I played many hours in that game.
Oh, tons.
Played so many hours of that game.
Yeah.
It was so cool. So that's going to be a good one to look forward to, because obviously it's still going back to the same guy. Still the same guy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gone back to the Red... I love it because like Red Faction Guerrilla, you could destroy everything.
And this is they've gone even more, because you can destroy...
I know.
Just destroy... I think they encourage you to destroy absolutely everything.
I think they did say just go out and destroy. I mean, no one's really going to play the main game.
Right, so what's next? Right, this one, according to this, is meant to be due December 8th. A game I enjoy because I enjoyed the series so much, and that is the new Hitman game.
I tried playing the previous, and I just couldn't get into it.
I've seen the trailer, and by the looks of things, there was a game trailer released. By the looks of it, I think you can now control your entire Hitman clone army.
Wait,
you can play.
Seriously?
I saw a trailer where literally you put people in individual spots, and they all then work as one unit. So you take up multiple targets at once to kill one target.
So they've gone sort of the Assassin's Creed-y way, where you actually sort of build up a little group.
I'm not sure if this is how they've done it, or they've shown you the multiple ways. But what I've seen from the trailer, got
multiplayer.
Could be multiplayer. What I saw of it looked as if you could control, or you do series of scenarios, and you then get to then do the final one at the end.
Yeah.
But you put everybody in their place first and set it all up, and then it's just a cohesive unit of takedown.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Takedown Mania.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed Hitman Absolution, which was the last one they did.
So I just didn't get into it.
Didn't finish it because the last level was an absolute pain in the butt. Basically, you've got to go through a series of smoke and kill the guy at the end, and literally he knows where you are every time, and you have to try and hide. And there's guys on there as well, so you start taking more and more guys down.
It was very hard to hide, I found.
The more guys you take down, he pinpoints exactly where you are and shoots you with a sniper rifle.
Oh god! Talk about making it hard.
It was hard, even on the easy setting. It was hard. So I congrats all those who actually did it.
Good.
Basically, pros, basically.
Pros, yeah. Pros.
Next, and this is December. We're gonna run through the list.
Yeah.
Because some of these I don't actually know. This is just December. These are to be announced. They reckon is the end of this year. We've got Battleborn, Fable Legends. Now, Fable Legends, I'm not going to play because it's on the Xbox, and if I do get an Xbox One, I would. But my opinion is Fable's gone downhill since Fable 3. Or 2 was the last decent game.
Yeah, 2 was quite good.
3 was alright. 3 was alright. They made you put time and effort into it.
Yeah,
which
but
I don't mind doing.
You could completely screw it up at the very end because they didn't tell you that they're just going to straight skip like 3 months worth.
True.
Because I was hoping to build up my money. They just kept going through cutscene, and then bang, the armies come through and destroyed everything.
Exactly.
And
so.
I was the last one there. There was like no other people. I couldn't earn anything. I fucked it over, and the save point fucked up as well. So, and then they had this whole sort of motion control horse riding thing on the next game, and I thought, nah, that was a bit no.
Any of you guys like Mario and tennis? Well, Mario is going Mario Tennis Ultimate Smash.
I did actually see the trailer to this.
I haven't seen the trailer for this one.
It just looks like original Mario Tennis, really. Just higher, better graphics, really. And
Wii Sports, basically
Mii's.
Wii Sports meets Mario.
No. It's more funnier.
Alright.
In the sense, because they actually have like superpowers, like now
cool.
again, where they actually smash it all. They can eat a
Typical-
mushroom and get larger. But,
Typical Mario fashion.
well, yeah, typical Mario fashion. But
Meets tennis.
again, yeah.
Wimbledon, take notes.
Yeah.
You need to marry up your tennis.
Yeah. No, that would be funny.
Right,
Sea
we've
of
also got
Thieves?
Sea of Thieves. Don't know Sea
No
of Thieves.
idea. Sorry.
If you do know it, obviously, you know,
Shin Megura Tensei versus
X
Fire
Fire
Emblem.
Emblem
No, sorry.
and Star Fox Zero. Star Fox, that's not the thing that was on on the original SNES. That was a Star Fox.
Yes, it is. It's the fox with the. Looks like the
Solid Snake
super. No. Super Saiyan eye visor where
Oh,
you could
him,
read,
yeah.
and he had like a laser and a
That
ship you
I
could fly.
played on a black and white telly. That was my first console, which I played on a black and white telly. Those who don't know, my first console I had was this Super Nintendo, which was of course known as the SNES.
I liked the first one, but then after that, I just.
I
didn't
played
like
it black and white, and it was a fun game. It was a very fun game, especially playing it in black and white. It gave it a bit more, yeah.
Edge to it.
My first card didn't come around, so I got PS1, which was cool. So we're rolling into 2016.
This should
According
be a
to-
good year.
According to this list, there is nothing due for January at all that we know of as
Well,
yet.
they always give it after Christmas a bit of time because
Yeah.
they know they put the prices straight down after Christmas.
So
So
next,
February they bring them back
So
up.
February. This according to this source is February 23rd. Mirror's Edge. Is it Catalyst? Yes,
Catalyst,
Catalyst.
and it looks absolutely superb. The parkour, if they get it as the original
Which
again,
is Origins
it's an Origins
based story, which I don't mind
can-
doing.
But there wasn't even really much story to the
But
original.
we never really knew who she was.
No,
Really,
no.
to be honest, we just all knew she joined this group. We never really knew who she was and what was going on. So it's all.
No.
I know the styling's exactly the same, which
If they
does
can
look
get the
really cool.
If they can get the mechanics right though and get that parkour to a T, it is
Well,
going
hopefully
to work
with modern technology and the
brilliantly.
new engines and the better graphics and, the
also-
rest of it and the faster
Well, yeah,
speeds,
but what I mean
hopefully
is
it should work really, really well because the first one
they
was
gave
brilliant.
you alternate paths. You could choose your own path to get to the end, but it was a bit linear.
Yeah.
I was hoping that they would actually put like multiple ending different
So we're
destinations.
so we're
but-
hoping for a bit of free,
yeah, a
free
bit more
roam,
free
roam.
roam. You
Give me
know,
more of a
Assassin's
free roam.
Creedy, a bit more. You can go further.
Yeah, I could see that, but that's hoping so.
Hoping.
Next one is one that I'm annoyed about because it's probably going to get pushed back again. I've been waiting for it since its release.
The modern haze. This is the the Division.
By Tom Clancy's The Division.
Tom Clancy actually made a game. Right? What was it? They were actually making a game, Rainbow Six: The Siege, which was a brand new game, recently announced, which was actually coming out before the game, which was announced 4 years ago.
Oh, this game was like a while back, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, it looks absolutely brilliant.
Let's look at this list as just a quick general through, and it's not
But-
actually on the list.
But no, but the thing is, I think it's going to go down the way where it's going to be old time graphics because it's taken so long to get here.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have updated the graphics.
No.
But I'm hoping because it's taken this long,
They've been tweaking it.
Make sure no bugs.
Please.
Please, no bugs.
Nothing.
We know what you're like. No bugs. Ubisoft.
So, all of those the Uncharted fans, Uncharted 4, this is all March now.
I'm going to get raved on this, but I hated Uncharted.
This is
I did not like it at all.
I saw it more as the male version equivalent to Tomb Raider, and it was too linear.
It was too linear, but I found it too actiony. Whereas Lara Croft, I found more of an explorer. You felt like you're actually exploring somewhere,
True.
but
There
him
was
was
hints
just
of free
gunning.
roam. Every Tomb Raider was always hints of free roam. It was getting more
Yeah,
and more
yeah,
free
yeah,
roaming.
yeah.
So you kind of had like
Uncharted
it
like
gave you stuff where you had to go and find secrets. I know you sort of get that in Uncharted, but it's too much like the original Tomb Raider, for my personal opinion. 'Cause
Well, no, I mean, Tomb Raider, she only had, what, a pair of pistols. That's all you really started off with.
Yeah.
With him, you basically started off with an AK-47. You're
It's
just
sort
gunning
of like
down everyone.
watching a movie unfold. You sort of know what's going to happen. There's always
Yeah.
a car chase. There's always like he's always escaping from something. There's always the
Yeah.
over dramatic thing of, oh, a train blows up and
Whereas with
falls,
Lara
and
Croft, it's like, oh, you've hit a switch. Now, what was that for?
yeah.
You know, it was like halfway back in the game.
Yeah.
Which you've completely
Oh
forgotten
man,
about.
the keys.
the
keys for
were
doors.
evil.
Oh man, the glitch of that was you'd get the key you knew fitted hundreds and hundreds of times, to play it so many times over, and then go, no, that's not the right key. What are you talking about, you silly cow? It's exactly the right key I need. That was the annoying, the annoying
Or
part
the
of it.
running and jumping.
I've been playing with my dad.
The
Dad's-
worst one, what was it? Was it Underground? What was it?
Oh, so many
It
of them.
started with a U. Oh,
Underworld was the
Underworld.
worst, which was the first
you
console.
could not run and jump.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't. No one got past the tutorial.
No.
Only the betas who did it really got past the game because it was impossible.
Or
because
they
the controls
modded
were wrong.
it just so they can get
This
past.
is so bad. But I remember me and my dad playing Tomb Raider a lot. He
Mhm.
was always the jumper, and we always decide things. I always got the control of the guns. I got to do the best part, which was the shooting.
Oh, I did like the T-Rex.
Right, this is to be announced for the rest of 2016.
You missed one.
Oh, I missed one. Sorry about that. It's still March. Then we've got.
Unprofessional.
I know. Street Fighter 5. See, I'm not a huge fan of this. It's just according to PS4 and PC. Just Street Fighter 5. I'm not really into the whole Tekken Street Fighter.
I liked the originals where you go play down the arcades because it was
Yeah.
fun. You could fight your friends. But when they moved it
Yeah,
into
it's
the,
fun with friends, but
yeah, it's boring
against the
by yourself.
computer, no. Same with
Unless you
Mortal
stick it on
Kombat.
like ultra hard mode where you're gonna fuck up every single time.
Then it's funny for laughs.
Yeah,
but
then it's funny for laughs. But what was? Oh, there was one that was recently out. It was like really bloody. I think it was the Tekken.
Was it Mortal Kombat?
It could be Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
10 is normally the
They
most
used
graphical.
like the same system as
Sniper
Sniper
Elite.
Elite, and you actually saw all their bones breaking.
That's the whole beauty of Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
I've done
yeah,
been
it
doing it
was
for years.
beautifully gory.
Right, so now it's just the rest of 2006. Game I'm looking forward to, which they better bring out in spring like they announced at E3. If this isn't out in
Won't
spring,
happen.
I am going to be so pissed.
Won't happen.
It's just Doom. I've never really played the original Doom games, but
Oh, I
this
have. It
just
was
looks...
fun.
I know I've seen them being
It
played,
is like the granddaddy of shooters.
and I know all the... So I know the origins of it, and this just looks so damn
Especially
good.
when you can sort of kill your opponents with their own legs.
Because they're kind of doing a Time Splinters thing where they're letting you actually build your own maps for online, which you can share with your friends.
I love map building in games, especially with what was it, Time Crisis?
Time Crisis.
That was fun.
I think it was
Two?
only. I think I did a bit of 2, but it was mainly Splinters
Bring that back. That was a good
Future
game.
Perfect, which
Bring
was
it
number
back.
3. They have been trying to get. There is. I have.
There is a petition.
I'm on the group with that petition, which was trying to get another one, and the people keep saying we're not getting fundings for
Respect.
it. But they need to make that game because it was so good, along with Doom, because Doom is
We'll have to find the link and give it to them.
just fantastic. Because Doom is a cracking game. It looks so good.
Mm.
It looks well done. Graphically, it looks brilliant. The walkthrough they showed just looked fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I sat and watched that trailer of the gameplay over and over again because it just looks so good. It looked a bit repetitive, I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Well, this
but
is
the
what I
stuff
was.
you can go with the creation things, you could just go nuts.
Yeah, but this is where I'm going to get a bit worried. Is it going to be too linear? I mean, they've been bringing out more and more free roaming. Can go
I know
anywhere.
they've based it more towards the
Following path.
and the online side of things. I'm hoping they allow split screen as well. Please bring split screen
That would be-
because not
Bring it back,
everybody
that was
goes
always-
online.
No, that is true.
Like for instance, we're sitting in the same room.
On
we
a nice,
probably
lovely.
we
comfy
probably will
sofa.
play a game. We want to be able to play on the same screen and play the same game, not having to have 2 consoles and play online and do it
As
at
long
home.
as they get the split screen right. I've had a split screen where they do one in the top corner and one in the bottom corner.
Mhm.
Doesn't work. Either do it that way
Wait,
or do it that way.
3, I understood 3 because the poor guy, one guy who's only played 1 got the biggest screen.
Oh, I
That was
remember
Halo. That was Halo.
that was. It's like yeah, but everyone's screen watched it.
Yeah, because you couldn't physically not look at their screen because it was bigger.
It's like, oh, there I am.
So we've got Dishonored 2. Actually,
I haven't played it.
I think Dishonored 2 is already out. mind. I swear I've seen Dishonored 2 somewhere.
Could be. I'm not too sure.
See, this could be again. This I don't know how old the source
Yeah,
is.
it's a.
So
No.
things might be wrong. Things might be wrong. So I swear I've seen Dishonored 2 unless it was a pre-order, but the case was out. But either way, I haven't
be.
seen Dishonored. So that's out for those who like it. But sorry, I'm not
Played
really
it.
know
I don't
Dishonored.
know.
Same with
Recore.
Dark Souls 3. Now I know bits of Dark Souls.
Oh,
I know
shit.
that.
Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on. Whoa.
did I lose it?
Hang on. That was my fault.
No.
That was my fault.
That's right. Make two
Shit.
videos. That's it.
Shit. Hang on. Okay. Screen's buggered up. There we go. Sorry
Go
about
back.
the technical issues there.
Sorry.
That was my fault.
So, Dark Souls 3. Don't know much about Dark Souls 3.
I played a little bit of Dark Souls 2, but it's
I'm-
bloody hard.
I know Dark Souls 2. I think that was one basically. If you died, you basically the game reset again unless you'd
Yeah.
saved. So it
No,
was
I
one of
don't
those-
think you could even really save. I think it was literally the beginning of that level.
Oh man.
Yeah, no matter what, you...
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Ooh. Ah, crap. Sorry. My phone has bugged up.
Sorry, technical
Yeah.
difficulty.
Very much technical. This is my fault, sorry. Should really have set all this up and made sure it worked perfectly.
But it's alright for time.
So that's
being.
Dark Souls done.
Gears of War 4. Those who are Gears of War 4 or Gears fans. I was a Gears.
I was a very good
was
Gears
I was a good fan. I only played Gears 1 and 2. Thought 2 was better than 1. Just for multiple players.
Yeah,
At the time I played
because
with
you had that
friends.
Horde mode, which was funny as shit.
I played a bit of 3, and what I played with, I was going out on Horde. That did look okay, good.
Yeah.
They then brought out their limited edition, and now bring out 4. Don't know much about it. Don't know what it's about
But
or where
if
it's going from.
It's going to be Gears of War. It's going to be good.
I did read the books,
But
so I
haven't
knew.
got an Xbox.
Still had to play 3 because I don't think I read the book for 3. There's a series of books that
Oh
I read.
yeah, I remember you showing me that. Yeah.
I did technically read the 3rd book before the game came out, so I knew what it was all about. So I didn't really need to play it. Plus, it was on Xbox at the time. So that's Xbox. For Xbox One, I'm guessing it'll only be out 4.
The next one is another game I can't wait for.
A game everyone who I've ever mentioned is going to literally have wet their knickers over because every last 3 games
Well, my pink
were-
knickers anyway.
were fantastic. Knickers.
I mean boxers.
Yeah.
Wait.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway. The last
Mass
3 were great.
Effect Andromeda.
Looks. I'd say EA have been very sneaky. They've kept this all to themselves and have not let anything up. There's been no trailer, nothing.
I don't think it's gonna follow Shepard
Nah, I don't think so.
because at the end, if any spoiler alert, so you might want to skip over a few seconds.
Yeah.
If anyone actually got to the end, there was like this whole little bit where he talked to a point, and then he said there was other stories.
Yeah, and there's also multiple endings to Mass Effect.
Yes, there's always.
So
yeah.
in theory, it sort of goes by. There's probably one definitive they needed it to be. And it's
Well, I
depending which
dunno.
one they've chosen to be,
No,
because
no,
I know
no,
it's
no.
all up to you anyway.
This could either be before the
Mm.
Shepard,
Yes,
or if it is after,
but no
they
one.
might have actually made the game made like 3 separate
But
universes.
the thing is, nobody knows what happened on his first mission where he was the only survivor.
No.
The one name, I can't remember the name of the planet or the mission. It's the one thing that I think all 3 all came out because that's how everybody knows him by anyway. It's this one definitive moment.
Why he is the definitive hero. So
And why he is a shepherd. Which is,
yes,
technically he's a unhearted bastard. Only cares about his friends and doesn't give a damn about anybody
as long
else.
as you can sleep with them, who cares?
Precisely. So I'm looking
Male
for.
or female?
So we can't really give much on what it's gonna be, but all we
I'm
know
just-
is I'm looking forward to what they're gonna show us.
But there
in
is
the
one
future.
thing, if you are listening, stop having loading screens in the ship. That pissed me off. That pissed me off.
Or
no,
if
no,
they're
no,
gonna
no.
have loading screens,
Bring
right?
back the original #1, where
The
it's
lift.
the elevator.
Yeah, the lift.
Worked
I
fine.
loved that. I loved watching him go down the lift because it
Yeah.
actually looked like a part of the scene. Do it in there.
#2 pissed me off. Each floor took about
5 minutes.
5 minutes
2 5 minutes,
to
depending,
load. And
depending on the
especially
speed of
your
your
own
console.
room is the most smallest box.
It was a boxed room. How much tech was there in one box?
Exactly. How much loading time did you need for that one cube?
It was his radio, because his radio was in there. That's what it was. It was his radio.
Yeah, it was his
And the fact they kept bringing chicks back there, because technically you could bang 2 members. You could bring back. I think it was going to.
Well, no, because you could also play as the
You
woman.
brought back the shadow
Yeah,
thing, which was your friend
The
Liana.
only one you couldn't bang was Till.
Till. No, you could.
No, it was number 3.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? No, I had number 2.
No,
Wasn't it?
no, because the mask system, she couldn't. I think.
No, I did. I
If
had
anyone
her.
out there's
No, I
correct
did.
me,
I
correct me.
did. I did have her in number
right.
2 because I tried to get the other woman didn't because I ballsed up with Jack because I thought sod it and went with Talia.
I stayed with the blue girl. I was faithful all the way.
I couldn't have done
until
the last
she
one.
Fucked me over in the last one. Then I went for Till.
No, I pretty much done every possibility where I literally did go with every single female, including Till, and including the woman on your communications thing desk. I had her. I
The
invited
only
her back
thing
to my
I
room.
never actually did, I never actually played as the woman.
No, I never did it as a woman perspective. I was always a dude.
Actually, I was going to, and what
No,
I was going to do.
you started, didn't you? But you were a badass.
Yeah, in number 1, I was going to be the woman, but I was going to do everything evil. No, saying anything about women being evil was just because you could do
She
ultimately
just
good
looked
and ultimately
badass. She was basically from a military background, so we gave her a military background personality.
evil. Well, yeah.
Bitch, basically.
Bitch to the core.
Another game coming up, which that's for that one, so we can't really tell much what's going to
No.
happen in that game because obviously we don't know. For Honor, I heard about this. It's an online game. Yeah.
I don't
Basically, it's a medieval game. You basically have a little set of clan you basically run. I don't really know much. It was a while ago since I saw it. It didn't really grip me, really. It just kind of looked a bit sort of typically Bladestorm, but mainly online. I know it's coming out for the Xbox first. They get it first, then PlayStation gets
See, I
it.
think if you're going to
PC.
build a medieval game for multiplayer, you're going to have to do it where they've got a sizable army, not like,
No, the
12
only
people
real
running
medieval
around
game.
with a massive long
The only
sword.
medieval game that worked was Age of Empires 2. And if you're
Best
watching,
game.
bring back Age of Empires.
Yes. No.
3. Not 3.
No, not 3. That fucked up.
That was.
1 and 2. 2 was the best, but
Yeah.
1 and 2 worked.
Go watch his
Yeah,
Age of Empires
I've been
tutorial.
doing the playthrough
His
through number
playthrough
2.
facts, that was cool. Just a little pop there. Cheap pop there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Right, next game. Unfortunately, it's not on the list. It's not one on the list, which is Siege. This is the next Tom Clancy game,
Yeah.
which they showed the trailer for.
Unless they've pushed it back.
I have no idea. Who knows?
Oh,
Always
actually,
push-
it's Tom Clancy. What do you expect?
Yeah, or it's coming out soon, but obviously to the point where it's probably the end of November. Ghost Recon Wildlands, which actually bring out another Ghost Recon. Woohoo! Trailer for that looked a bit drug busty and typically it looked a little bit of Hardline, sort of cops and robbers.
Ghost Recon, they haven't changed it. They
But-
haven't really upped their format.
I'm fine. Don't you worrying. Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
He's not sick, don't worry. I'll nurse him back.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I can see your point. It's sort of Ghost Recon's always been typically
Ghost Recon.
Yeah. like every Call of Duty game ever made. Ooh,
No.
pun there.
No. They've gone. They've had their heads smashed in the way they're going.
Oh.
See, look, when you had, the Allies versus the Axis, it was brilliant. Black Ops
Which was
1,
1, 2, and 3.
no. Black Ops 1 was good. 2,
Yeah. No,
went,
basically you want.
"Meh."
Well, the best of
And
the
then
Second World
3's
War.
like, "Ugh."
Call of Duty Second World War basically was 1, 2, and 3. 4 was Modern Warfare, where it was good. That was a good game. That was cool.
Yeah, Modern Warfare was
So
quite
was
good.
Modern Warfare 2. That was a good
And
game.
then you had this Advanced Warfare, and then now it's just getting all...
Actually, Modern Warfare 3. I looked at this. I actually completed that in 6 hours.
It was that small?
I completed the campaign in 6 hours.
The thing is, this is what I don't like. They go heavily on graphics, and then the storyline's like 3 hours and you're fucked. You spent 50 quid for fuck all. Next game.
Next game. Another game I don't know. The Last Guardian, Horizon.
No,
Oh, sorry. That's Last Guardian. Then
yeah,
there's
just the Last Guardian, and you've got Horizon Zero Dawn.
Don't know that one. World of Final Fantasy. That's right up your alley. Not literally, but
No,
yeah.
it's not, because I haven't even heard of it. But, talking of Final Fantasy, the promise has been made. Final Fantasy VII, the remake. Now, there is going to be 2 ways this is going to go. They're going to get absolutely perfect, or they're going to balls it up to the core.
My guess is number 2. But technically, Final Fantasy games don't normally balls things up.
No, they usually get it extremely extremely right. I mean, you had number 7, which is arguably it's not arguably, it is definitively the best game of them all.
See, I can let him talk about this for a while because I never really got into Final Fantasy games. I've seen them been played.
8 was cool.
I'm not really a turn-based
No,
style player.
you're not.
I kind of like to sort. If I'm gonna do it, I don't mind there being top-down battles, but let it just flow.
Yeah.
Not this sort of.
But they,
Right, he gets a turn, I get a turn.
They're now
sort
of doing that now, though.
Yeah.
With what was it, number 13?
Hmm.
And all that lot. Then they've started making it more flowing. Now they're going all online.
Because 15's coming. They're also doing 15 as well, by the way.
Yes,
15's coming out as well. So Final Fantasy fans, you've got a lot of stuff going your way.
I think they're actually trying to bring that out at the same time as the 7 remake, but they are keeping the 7 remake a hush.
Yep.
But the trailer, if you've not seen it, go look it up.
Yep.
It is one of the best things. If you're a fan, you will literally.
I will admit that.
Swing.
I will admit,
in there.
as though I'm not a huge fan of its gameplay, its trailers, its clips in video, its screenshots, all that sort of stuff is always done absolutely beautifully. It is done very, very well. I just never really got gripped into the game.
Well, no, because you're not a longevity gamer. You are.
No, the longest game I pretty much played was basically Fable and Fallout.
Yeah, and Fallout.
I'm not really one who has to go on this long wheeling trip where they could basically sum it into basically. Basically, it's like reading a book.
Yeah, there was something.
It's like
that.
reading a book. Sometimes it just goes on and on when they could just. Whereas
But
the
they
film
did truly
just
open world it because you could literally travel the world.
Yeah.
You could literally get in a flying ship or a car and you literally went everywhere in the world wherever you wanted to go. But moving on before I...
Next game, I feel sorry for anybody who's pre-ordered this game because it has been pushed back, so all of your stuff is going to take a while to get, which is Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Now,
Was meant to be out early of 2016 or end of 2015, has now been pushed back to be announced possibly way beyond March of next year.
I played the first Deus Ex reboot and it was absolutely brilliant. Then I tried playing the second and I couldn't even get past the first boss. And, you know, I could be a terrible gamer. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who probably say, oh, come on, how could you not?
Yeah.
It was bloody difficult. I mean, I think I showed you and it took me, I just like 20 odd times and...
I tried it and I struggled. Yeah, same
it's
thing.
Like you could just zoom out and then you got like 20 guys coming at you and you got fuck all ammo left.
But that's how Deus Ex always done the thing. It's always giving you multiple ways of doing things.
It didn't really give me much of a choice.
No, that one. That one didn't really give a choice.
It was giving me a choice: die, or die.
So that's all for 2016 so far. What they've announced in this list.
I think that's it really.
Then it's
the other two I don't.
2017. Well, the Shenmue
Shenmue 3.
Mew.
Wasn't that
was the
Kickstarter?
One. Yeah, that was the one.
That was
Japanese
announced on PlayStation.
Yeah, that was the Japanese game. Which he basically everybody donated. I think they donated stuff to him.
No. What they did is PlayStation basically brought him up and he said that we've now got a Kickstarter project for Shenmue 3. I think that's how I say it, right?
Yeah.
You know. And in an hour, I think they actually managed to raise like £250,000 for the game. In 1 hour of them announcing it, because there were so many people watching PlayStation E3.
Yeah, who also played 1 and 2.
Yes.
See, I haven't played 1 and 2, so I don't know anything about this game.
But I mean, if it's got a fan base like that,
it's gonna
get some money.
It's gonna do well. But typically, if it's a Japanese game, I think the Japanese fan base obviously love it a lot. So obviously, Japan's got a huge fan base anyway. So it's gonna always do sort of well for the Japan fan base.
Damn straight.
And people like that sort of anime thing anyway. What I saw of the trailer of it did look stunning. It looked typically sort of not brilliant, but it was still for the type of game it was. Still looked good for the type of game it was.
PlayStation 1, I think. Shenmue 2. So I mean, it's jumping.
Yeah.
3 generations.
True. It's jumped 2 and 3 because it was never out on 2 and it was never out on 3.
It might have been imported to 2.
2, but yeah, it was one of those. It has had a huge jump.
Or a number on PlayStation 3. I mean, because we're not in other countries. I mean, the Americans may have had it or something. They might have had like bit where you could buy because they used to do where you buy PlayStation 1 games.
So
no, I mean it looks like a samurai hack and slash. What I saw of it, And yeah,
Specifically, the
quite good.
list looks small, but we're also forgetting that, well, by May and March of next year, mid of next year, we're going to have another E3.
Yes.
So
and we're
this
gonna get a
list
lot
is
more.
going to get bigger. So obviously by
Ooh,
then we'll know
yes.
more. So hopefully, yeah, a lot of these games.
Well, that's looking forward. I think
It's
we should
looking-
look to the past.
There's a lot.
This year.
This year's been has been okay. Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
still
mean-
stuff coming out. One we've missed on the list, which isn't on there, which was recently announced, which is Far Cry Primal.
See, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen any of it.
That
You know what I mean?
basically, if anybody wants to know what's going to happen there with that, is it's been going tribal for the last 3 games. They're now getting rid of, as far as I know, well they are. They're getting rid of all
yes,
guns.
I did see the trailer.
All guns have gone. It is literally back to the Stone Age with
Yeah.
Far Cry.
And you get to actually face dinosaurs.
You face
mammoths
You
and-
get mammoths. The biggest threat is saber-toothed tigers.
That would be
So
cool.
it does look good. Does look very crafty. I don't know much about it, only by what's in the trailer.
But if it's gonna be Far Cry, you know it's gonna be big. I mean,
it's
it
gonna
is
be
gonna be
worth it.
bigger.
It's gonna every Far Cry game has done this before. It has peed me off. It's made me laugh, cry, and actually hate the damn game. But I've always got through them, and actually then realised I got 10 and 4. It all made sense. And it
But
just,
there's one bit,
good.
and it's always nagged me about the latest one. I didn't feel much for the character that you played as.
Oh, every character I've had, I never really felt much love for him.
No, I mean, there wasn't much of a storytelling as there was the previous one. I mean, you had
Yeah,
the best villain of all time.
But then if you think about it though,
It was a bit.
well, it
it
was
was
the
a bit
whole thing
bland.
of
It was
apparently those who try. I actually want you to try this. Those who have Far Cry 4, go back, replay the game. Apparently, when you first meet the bad guy at the start, I can't remember his name. I do apologise.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yes,
about. Yes,
if he says he's going to be 15 minutes and he'll be back.
In 15 minutes, he is actually
Be
back.
and the game over.
Well, it's not really game over.
It's
Well,
just you get what you go and do
after-
what you're meant to do.
If you don't actually play the entire game, wait the 15
Yeah.
minutes and he explains the ending.
Go make a cup of coffee or a tea
Mm.
and sit down for a bit, come back, and 15 minutes later, I guarantee someone will have turned up.
It's about
I
15
haven't
to
tried-
20 minutes. 'cause
haven't
I have
tried
seen
it.
videos of it.
And it has. I haven't tried it myself, but apparently it does happen.
Mm.
All he does is go downstairs and torture the guy that's downstairs.
Yeah, and when he comes back,
Hmm.
he actually shows you. Ooh, should I give the spoiler away? Well, yeah, there's a lot of people who've probably completed it by now.
And you're gonna probably want to see it anyway.
Yeah, it's actually your mother and mother and sister's grave that you visit,
It's what he was there to do. He was
which
there to
is
scratch
literally
those
out
asses.
the back.
Yeah.
And you actually spend the entire game trying to get to out the back.
Back. Yeah.
That's all it really is. So,
Yeah. So that's coming. Is that? But this year we've had, well, Battlefront and Fallout 4 have just been released.
yes, Fallout 4, which I am doing live streams of because I'm getting bored of just constantly trying to stick
Edit
it all
down.
together, edit down, because you can only record for 15 minutes.
I'm sure you guys are probably enjoying watching the full length as it was, and you can skip as much as it or little as you like.
Exactly.
So you have more free roam to. I'm doing small snippets on mine.
And he is being an arsehole because he leaves them on cliffhangers. So you don't even know what's going to happen afterwards.
Although apart from the first one, I basically told them what basically
yeah,
happened.
You did.
Yeah, but I didn't
So-
show you how it was happened, only the outcome of what had happened.
Brilliant intro to the game.
So yeah, it is dark.
Yeah.
I
Also,
will give it dark. I actually felt really, really sad coming back up to real life and just seeing how they'd done it and left every corpse the way it was. I just suddenly felt, God, it actually felt like actually being there. It was just
yeah,
like
you felt
I felt really.
angered, depressed.
I actually felt quite sad.
I
Just felt.
I
this is
did
just,
when
it's
I
like,
first
oh my
saw
God.
that where they shot her. I was almost actually in tears. I was, no, you can't do this.
No, it just.
It's like the most evilest thing you
But
can
that's
actually do.
so. This is
What?
where I like games where they basically
Rip your soul out.
they make you feel as if you are the guy playing. That is, you are that character. That's how it should be. So you feel for this guy, and you think it's actually you who's
Yes.
experiencing the heartache and the loss. But I did kind of make a point though, which was like he goes about thinking that he's the only person that has lost somebody, and I do feel a bit heartless for saying because like he's not the only person who has lost
Well, he
I
sort
know
of is though, because it's 200
years later, and nobody else doesn't realise they're sort
Yeah.
of new, but they don't really know what actually happened.
Yeah.
But they've still obviously have lost like friends and people they've come to know to try and survive the wasteland. So it is still, in that sense of things, he's not the only one person. From their perspective, he's not the only person that has lost life or is missing somebody.
Yeah.
But it does look a cool game. So that's been a good one.
Also, what you can't also not talking about is #1 game of the year, Metal Gear Solid. It is absolutely brilliant. The open world is perfect.
Haven't played it myself.
for it.
Seen it been played. Does it really good. Only because the fact of I didn't really get into Ground Zero. I know Ground Zero was meant to be a taster.
That was the training mission for it.
the next part. So it.
But I mean, the less he says, the more you feel you are him. That you are trying to fight these arseholes. You know,
Yeah.
you are Venom Snake. I mean,
Yeah, but Forza's gonna get Game of the Year.
No. They've already said
Oh,
that
it's
Metal Gear
Gear's-
Solid,
yeah.
because Fallout's only just come at the end.
Yeah, so that'll be next year's Game of the Year.
Yes, it will be the Game of the Year for then.
Guaranteed. You can put money on that one.
Yes.
So we've had, obviously,
Witcher 3?
Witcher 3, yes, I'm still playing that. I'm still doing that. I'm sorry, I need to get back on that series as well. I've been doing bits of that as well.
Yeah,
I didn't want to bore you because that is a long.
It is a long
That's
game.
gonna be a long ass game. I know I'm not a fan for long ass games, but this is one probably
See,
gonna
this
be
is
worth
the problem.
it.
I have Metal Gear Solid, I have Witcher 3, I have Fallout 4,
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Even that, they've made that pretty damn good now.
That is very
I
good.
think I played the one before. It was just basically just a button masher.
Mm.
And that was good. I'm not really a fan of button
The
mashers,
only
but
bit
it was good.
I
'cause it was from
don't
Dragon
like
Ball Z.
about Dragon Balls is they don't actually follow the story arc as much as I want them to.
But then everybody knows the story anyway. So
Well,
it's
not
kind
everyone
of cool.
does. I mean,
No,
some
I-
people buy. I mean, because if you actually have to, because they're remade the Dragon Ball series, which now puts it out of.
Yeah.
They cut half of it all out, which that's all built the tension up. I mean, the fight between Goku and Frieza took like 20 episodes
Or something stupid
for like
yeah.
a 20-minute fight scene.
I know Goku's first Super Saiyan episode was almost 2 episodes long.
Yeah. But I think that's what built up your tension. You felt more inactive with the characters.
Well, this guy really needs triangle management because he's so angry.
Yeah.
And then everybody forgets that every time he Super Saiyans, he's basically destroying the planet around him.
Yes, he is, because you see the Earth just concave under his feet.
Crumble. And it gets worse every time he Super Saiyans up to reach the next level.
Actually, no, the worst one is when he uses the Spirit Bomb, because that is huge. That literally is a planet destroyer.
I can't remember what else has come out this year. My memories has gone, Sonny's gone. Woof. Oh, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. That's
Bit of
recently
rearranging,
released.
sorry people.
We had that. We had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, which I am playing, which I will do small tutorial on. But quite frankly, it's gone sort of multiplayer, and basically it's all right, but it's all through more online servers. And as soon as I went to try and do mission, it was navigation to the host last.
The crew.
Yes, the crew's getting a new pack coming. I think it's the wild.
That
the
pissed
wild
me
one.
off, and him.
Thank you, Ubisoft, for
Yes,
that one.
thank you.
yeah. Yeah.
When we tried joining each other,
I
it
think
worked.
we
first,
did.
First.
We did 4 hours
or-
worth of
Yeah.
a full
And
game's
then
worth.
we could never join each other's crew.
We
ever
finished the
again.
game solo.
Yeah, we had to. We got about 4 or 5 missions in, because I think. Did you have it first?
No, you got it first because
I
you
got
had
it
your
first.
first.
I
but
did
I played it first.
Yeah, you played it first. And
Right,
then I had
yeah.
to sort of do a quick catch up. And then.
Catch up. I then
we
just
were-
shot off.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, we played about, 3-4 levels with each other.
Yeah, I was already slightly ahead a
Yeah.
little bit.
And then we.
I backtracked
Yeah.
for him, so we
Yeah.
played together basically through his.
And then he just. We couldn't ever join again.
And it then said, "Oh, don't worry, we're gonna bring back our server
Patches.
elapsing batches," which they said, "Oh, it's all been done," and no,
yeah.
we're still waiting for it.
When's your patch?
Mm.
Yeah, you give us patches for like new cars, new customizations, but not so
Oh,
we
and
can
quick-
bloody play each
Quicker
other.
loading screens, but apart from that, the actual stuff to actually the whole idea, the concept was you play with your friends. I have friends I want to play with, but I can't play with them.
Yes.
I have to go with random people I don't know if I even get
Or
a server.
like.
Or I get a full server to myself.
Oh,
with
I
no
hated
one there.
that. I got that plenty of times.
Online game only. It even says the thing, must have PlayStation Plus on the top, and it then... Or it must have PlayStation Network.
I just remembered another game of driving.
What?
Need for Speed.
Yes, Need for Speed, that is recently coming as well.
I don't like the look of it.
I do, but I haven't heard enough of it. I have heard
I've
some...
heard it's only online.
I've
You can
heard
disable it,
I've heard
but
mix and match, but then the Rivals was the same. But apparently, good luck trying to find the sale button because apparently it is somewhere in the vast
yeah, a lot of
system.
people have had a hard time trying to disable. Yeah, that's the other bit I don't like about online play, because you get full server, you're just about to get in it, someone fucks off, everyone's
Navigation
kicked
host.
out.
Navigational host.
No. Same as Grand Theft Auto that with me and him have been playing. We would try, if you
Yeah.
watched my videos, the amount of times people have just quit or left,
Or we sit around one time
and we
just waiting,
sit around for 20 hours.
just trying to wait for someone to turn up. But again, I can bet you the same thing. The same thing probably happened with Titanfall.
Yeah, but I mean, Grand Theft Auto has been out for ages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could have easily updated the systems when they brought it back to the PS4. Destiny. Now that was a fun game.
Destiny was a fun game. A game I completed, well, the original set of it too quickly.
Yeah, it was
That
way
was
too
the main.
short.
That was the main story. I know there was a lot more things
it
to
was
have
what?
done.
Bang on a planet. Bang, there's your checkpoint. Bang, you're done.
I think within a week I leveled up to the highest ranking you could get before you started getting platinum levels, basically.
Yeah, you
We had
did.
to start getting the basic stuff.
And
like-
then they wanted you
yeah.
to download the DLC. Was it?
That's because I basically played it all the. I played it pretty much constantly, and I actually did find a good set of decent players online in a server who I don't know who they were at the time, but they were. Thank you, because you guys are awesome. We kicked ass that day. We did a whole series of things. We did one of the lairs,
And then you came back and helped
Devil's
me.
Lairs, and did the same thing. Hey, I need I could do it, and we basically owned the bitch.
Yes.
So I always play that one. I played as a female character. We were mentioning no actor not replaying as female characters. Destiny, I only play as a female character.
Yes, you did. The
Nice.
man looks he got.
I got a lot of yeah. I had a big booty. Big booty. By the way, even I was actually finding getting the hots for myself. So yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, moving on.
So that's Destiny for you. Yeah, Destiny.
Uh,
Haven't played the new upload for it. Don't know.
I wouldn't get the DLC.
Question: is it on hard disk or is it just a download? I think it's
think
only a digital download.
I think it's a proper. I think it's a whole separate game. The whole new thing that's just come out. I think it's a whole brand new game, which I think it should have been DLC because the game was completed way too quickly. There was so much they could have done with the game.
But you're forgetting though, it is a 10-year game. It is going to be a 10-year game.
I thought it was more like a 10-minute game.
Oh, it feels like a 10-year game, but the whole thing is the whole actual process is a 10-year
yeah,
game.
it's meant to be, but I think if
I know we're already on to the second year and they've only got 2 games in, so technically there's another 8 to go.
talking
guessing.
about that, talking about it's meant to be a long game, and the second one's already been announced. Star Wars Battlefront.
Yes, true. Which I know a lot of people are annoyed because it hasn't got a campaign.
I love campaigns. I mean,
you like a campaign.
I played the Star Wars on the N64, and the
I actually
campaign
enjoyed-
was brilliant.
I
on
enjoyed
there.
the PlayStation 2 versions of Battlefront and Battlefront 2.
Mm.
They were good games.
But the game is so big. The amount you could do with it, the other maps you could make for the game, make them free, don't DLCs, crap. But they've already announced another one in 2 years' time. But no, what I mean is, add on to the game they made. It's such a big game, such a diverse community.
Graphically
be on it.
beautiful game.
Graphically stunning.
Mm.
And you say, well, you know what, fuck it, we're shoving it to the side and we've got
Isn't
another one
there
coming.
also a Star Wars game as well coming out? There's meant to be 2, isn't there? There's a Battlefront game. Isn't there meant to be a general campaign game coming as well?
I've not heard that one, so
I
I
swear
cannot.
I heard when E3 came out, they said there were 2 games coming for Star Wars, or Star Wars are getting 2 games. That's just what I think I've heard. I might be getting completely wrong if I'm such a dumbass.
We'll see.
Apologise, but we'll see.
That's all we can say. We will see.
So a lot of stuff coming.
That's game-wise. Hardware-wise, Steam have got their console coming out for
Yeah.
the UK. I think the Americans have already got theirs. UK are getting theirs. They are, I think, if they made it a bit cheaper, because I've seen it's about 160 odd quid, and that's just for the link version. So like any games that are on your PC, they stream it over and you play it with the controller. But then you've also got the actual hardware system, which is actually going to be like 600 quid. It's steep, but
there's a bonus to this.
There is a bonus, because whereas Xbox and PlayStation, Nintendo, you get about up to 100 games before it comes out.
When the console comes out, you get a small list of possible games that's going to come out, and that's if they even get made before it then goes. But the only times that tend to get pushed back for a month.
Yeah. Whereas Steam,
hence why nobody really got the first next gen consoles straight away, because there were very, very little games coming out. Steam, however, as Luke's about to say, you've got
1,500 plus games.
Yeah, because personally, most people thought, you probably get like 100 games, 200 games, 500 games. No, you're getting 1,500 games plus.
You're pretty much getting their entire stock
or library.
Yeah.
Plus, what obviously you've already got owned on Link as well.
Straight over, and they're yours.
Yeah. So this could technically blow out mainstream consoles out of the water.
Because mainstream always keep their prices high. Steam have discounts like there's no tomorrow. I am following about 150 games, and there is not 1 week where at least 5 of them are not on discount for that week.
Oh, but I can name you one game we have forgotten. I feel sure if we even know this came out.
What?
They're just going to blow every game out of the water by proportion, because it is going to be the biggest map game in the world, which is No Man's Sky.
Slap me.
Yes. No Man's Sky. This game which they announced, if anybody hasn't heard this voice, only for PlayStation. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, Xbox. I do feel sorry for you. Which is basically, they want you to tell them what your universe is like, because everybody starts on their own planet, in their own universe, in their own system.
Yeah, in their own galaxy, in their own universe. But they said there might be a chance to meet someone?
Yes, they reckon the possibility to meet someone is slim to none, but you could actually meet someone.
I'm probably veering more to the none.
Unless...
Sorry about if it's a bit glitchy, I've just noticed it's a bit laggy on the screen. Woo! It's a bit normal now.
So it's one of those... I hope they have a server where if you have friends, you can find your friend and jump to them.
I don't think it is. But the
I
bit that
do
blows...
kind of hope to, because no one's actually said what is anything for multiplayer purposes.
But the bit that blows my mind, it is tiny, the game. It is the universe, infinitely big. Every single planet is completely different. There are new resources everywhere and differently. There are space battles going on.
I also heard that it's basically
the tiniest game.
It's done by it's like what they call like a regen game. So technically you don't actually have to travel. You just enter the planet you're currently on.
Yeah, and
go back in. It's regenerated to something completely different than you were before. Nothing is ever the same.
No.
So
I don't know.
It's copying and pasting itself so much that it's so big that it keeps changing things.
But they want you to get to the centre, which
you
might not be able to get to.
That's the objective of the game. Is literally you travel from you start on the edge of your universe, and you have to get to the centre of the entire solar system that surrounds you. So you could be really, 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 really close to it and not know, or be freaking, light years. Well, I'm not going to go miles. It's literally light years away from it.
You can fast travel to other galaxies, which looks like warp speed from Star Wars and Star Trek.
Which does look cool.
Does look cool. But then you can also suddenly end up in a massive space battle that's happening, and I'm thinking, fuck!
Who is starting these space battles? Him. It was him. Us both.
Yeah.
Someone is starting these space battles. Which means if you can't find somebody, how can we? If you can find new stuff, how you cannot find? I want to know everything you know about this game in full detail.
But there've been no information leaks or anything like that. So it's again.
Please give it to us soon. I just want to experience
E3.
it for myself.
We might hear from E3.
I'm hoping so. They weren't really announced at E3.
They're not.
They
I thought they were. I think
They
there's like a
hit
little
on it
niche.
a little bit, a small little leash.
Yeah.
But they've kind of been doing their own private thing and telling it in private things basically through.
There's probably a lot more information. We just haven't done the research.
No, I know PlayStation Magazine did the whole thing on it. That much
Yeah.
I do know, and that's basically the only information I basically got for it was from that one article. But please
Yes.
give us Dead Sky, No Man's Sky. I keep saying Dead Man's Sky. It's No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Yes.
Or call it Dead Man's Sky. I mean, that's a good title.
It does sound cool. Either way, mate, there you go. It's game 2 for you. Dead Man's Sky.
And he won't copyright it.
No, it's yours. You can have it. It's yours. I'm giving you that name.
So, I think we're going to have to leave it there.
We've given you enough content to scratch your little brains around with, to the point where I think your minds have been blown away by the amount of stuff that's coming. We'll do another one of these soon. Hopefully, as and when we get games ourselves,
Yes,
we'll sit
more
down and we'll
games.
discuss what we've been playing. We might try and make this a weekly thing. We might try and find more.
I think more monthly would probably be better because more information will be
Cool, but we
released in a
could sit
month.
down each week and discuss what we've been playing.
That's true, and we
Each
should always
week.
get Kieran.
Because this is Game Talk, so we can talk about anything.
Beat him up a couple of times.
So we might do some retro stuff.
All
Do
retro's fun.
Do some old stuff. Do
So
some new
I do
stuff.
like going old school. I like to see how
Yeah.
it was originally made to how it looks now. I mean,
Yeah. Like for instance, Age of Empires again was remastered from the original to what it is now.
yeah.
There's now
Ooh.
a comparison between those two.
Little hint for PlayStation 4 owners: there was a little mini leak. I don't know if you've all heard that you might be able to play PlayStation 1 games in your PlayStation. No,
There's
PlayStation
only
2
games.
in your PlayStation 4. If anyone's spare, I've got some somewhere. I've not tried them
We'll
yet.
try 'em.
I'm gonna try it.
There is apparently something hidden in your PlayStation
In the
4.
there's like an emulator which also
Yeah.
actually boosts it to HD.
Mm.
So I'm gonna give it a go. And,
Yes.
you know, it
We'll
works.
try it.
Works. Yeah.
Because no one has the code to unlock this little emulator so they can unlock all games.
No.
Even the people that made it didn't really know it was there until someone just basically thought, oh, we'll just try it.
I
But
don't
now,
know, they might have known, and they're trying to.
it could be Sony's way of, we've given you more stuff without telling you.
Yeah, because I think this is sort of backlash from the Xbox. They've now said they're gonna allow Xbox 360 games to be played.
Although they've given
I
you
mean-
the entire library anyway on, yeah,
Yeah, but what I mean is you've got to pay for it
again.
Whereas they're actually saying you've got the discs,
Yeah,
use them.
Use them.
I mean, it's just an emulator code. I mean, it's just locked. That's all it is.
This is my only downside with Xbox compared to PlayStation, whereas PlayStation give you what you want, you've already got for nothing, whereas Xbox are still trying to get money off you guys. And you can't think to yourself, is it really worth it? You might as well keep your 360 and just play the games through there, because I can guarantee now you go to any game store and you can buy games you haven't got for practically pittance, for basically a few quid now.
This is why I stayed PlayStation 3 over Xbox 360, because you had to pay the membership there. I now know I'm paying membership now for PlayStation 4.
That is for a full year though.
Full year.
And we do get free games a month, which is sort of the same thing Xbox doing, yes, I know. fair
Now
enough.
they're just copying.
Yeah.
But I just didn't. I think because I'm now sort of brand stuck. I mean, I am also on Steam.
Yeah. I've
on
been
PC.
stuck with PlayStation basically since PlayStation 1. So that was my first true, real gaming console where I actually started properly buying and playing my own games.
See, my first true real console was the
64.
N64. My sister had the SNES
I had
after
the
I got
SNES.
mine.
I had the SNES.
The SNES was cool. My friend had the NES, the old big boxy thing. Eventually, I also got an Amiga 5000. That went even further back.
You got a Dreamcast, so you had a Dreamcast
I
as
had
well.
a Dreamcast. I had PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. I had
GameCube,
GameCube.
Wii.
Wii, then they made the Wii U, which I think fucked everything up. They
We've-
should have just stayed with Wii,
We've
not
both.
the Wii U.
I've had Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color,
Original
and
Game Boy.
DS.
I had the yellow Game Boy. I had Pokemon Yellow. That was fun. That was the only Pokemon game I've ever played, because then they went completely fucked out of that one.
Right, so this is what.
Yeah, we better leave this up.
This is what we're going to keep going on. We can go for hours.
What we'll do is we'll make a retro corner. We'll talk about
Yeah.
all our retro games. We'll do it that
Stuff we
way.
played as a kid, stuff we played now, and if we'll do a comparison, the stuff we played as a kid, is it any good as stuff we play now? And we'll leave that. I might leave that
Yeah,
question
we'll leave that
with
to you.
Put it in the comments if you want to. Basically, put our retro games better than the games you played now.
Tough one.
It's not for graphic reason. It's mainly for storytelling and basically the way
Gameplay.
how it makes you feel as a
Yes.
gamer. Because that's at the end of the day, that's what about the game. It's how it makes you feel.
Yes.
It's why play a game if it's not gonna, spark up inspiration or whatever.
So we're going to leave it there. I am Luke Butcher. Please subscribe. And this is Adam Griggs. Please
Thank you.
subscribe to his channel. We'll put the video on your channel as well. We'll put it on both,
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we'll
put
put
it
it
on
on
both.
it'll
Put
be
it on both.
easier.
Yeah, so you can both say.
so you can all see it from both points. And I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.
And I'll see you guys very soon.
No, come on.
Half an hour.
That's it. That's
That
the one.
is- Well,
That's the ending for you.
well, it is.
Tough for now.
Half an hour.